It finally seems like I'm fixing this. It finally seems like I'm fixing this. It finally seems like I'm fixing this. So I can now finally seems like so I can now finally seems like Yeah, guys, we're online. We're finally online. We're having some lag here of 5 seconds, I think. So if you're asking me something, it will probably have a lag of 5 seconds for a response. But the game is at least playing. I can see it going here. And thank you guys for having the patience to just join me on this type of stuff. It's the first time I'm ever doing this type of stuff. I tried to equip a Twitch channel in the past. It kind of went well, but just 2 people watch it, so I don't think I have a measure to know if it was very good or not. So let's just try to play this game here. I'm playing this game, and I said before to these people that were watching me that this game is a new game. It's 1 week old only. It's very, very similar to Star Ocean. It's a game based on Star Ocean, I think. The developers doesn't have any type of relation with Square Enix, but they are not exactly in bad terms with them as well, because they have a collaboration on the Japanese version of this game with Sword of Mana. So if they're having a collaboration with the company, it means that they are probably doing just fine with it. And you can see very, very, very similar to Star Ocean 2. It seems like copy-paste. This game was some game that I was trying to bring to the channel because Star Ocean is still a tri-ace game, and tri-ace game like this is just too much related to Valkyrie Anatomy as well. Yeah, Petro, it's hard to get people to watch, especially Valkyrie Anatomy doesn't even have a page on Twitch. No one did many streams of that game because it was never popular, we have to say it. Just this game is way more popular than Valkyrie Anatomy already, with just 1 week of launch, and this game is not even global yet. This game has more than 5,000 people on Reddit, just like 700 or 800 of people online at the same time. I just checked it, and the game is still just on Canada and USA for launch for now. There's no one on their road getting this on launch, but people can still play it on Android if they have the APK, so this kind of saves them some problems to play the game. But I still think this game will hit even more in the future because of the global version hitting. But I think it's maybe taken like 2 or 3 months to get a full global launch. Oh, thanks, Petro. Finally. So I did understand what was happening. The software was trying to record and stream at the same time. I don't think my PC can do these 2 things at the same time. So this is why there was just so many lag and problems with the transmission as well. So you can see that these characters here are equipped with these things called arcs. They are beside them, and they give some skills and passive skills and mags and things like that. And it's very interesting, reminiscent of Final Fantasy IX, I think. Way too similar to Final Fantasy IX. But this is not even my main account. I'm just trying to use an account here to just test the game so I can understand some of the stuff. Unit abilities unlocked. You can unlock the unit story, so probably some backstory for these characters. So yeah, this game is very similar to Star Ocean. I think this is as close as we can get as Star Ocean 2.5. It's like we are living on a different reality where Star Ocean 3 never happened. They're trying to teach me how I can just get more abilities. And we were talking about how it's similar to Final Fantasy, and then they just open a grid. And grid are things in Final Fantasy since Final Fantasy X. And this grid is very, very similar to Final Fantasy. Oh no, Petro, I never played Grand Blue Fantasy. I think I saw it close to launch being a browser game, and that kinda turned me off at the time I was not playing gacha games. It was very close to the same time I was playing Brave Frontier, but it was even before Brave Frontier that I knew about Grand Blue Fantasy. I never got to play it. I know a lot of people love it. It must be a good game because the art was very nice on the when I checked it. And you can see there's quite a lot of skills here to unlock. Quite a lot of skills. So then after doing this, we can set the skills that we learned. Mag and passives share the same skill cost. So kind of limited to just, but it's good because when they limit your skill usage or equipment, it means that you have to think carefully about what you're bringing to battle. I don't have any skill or passives now. Yeah, Final Fantasy 12. I never got to play Final Fantasy 12 besides the first 2 hours, I think. I have to play the game yet. This game is a game I will probably play. I think it's just very different. I mean, it's kind of reminiscent of old school games. It's a good thing. Yeah, you mean the Star Ocean Amnesia's global version? Or this game? Because this game is also having a problem with this launch. They are being selective. I want to check this unit story. Master Thief robbing. That's nice. So you can just like the side quest. Just like side quest for Volcarno Anatomia. So I won't be doing this right now. Let me just keep going with the story. Board map. And this thing on screen that it's kind of lagging. It seems like all people that are playing this on emulators are getting some lags from this sphere. Some of the animations are getting some lags just because of it. You see, this is the thing. We don't have exactly an energy on this game, but this is a source of energy at the same time, and you spend your energy by using magical things on battle. So the energy is kind of relative. You can kind of play all day if you don't use these arcs and this equipment. How does it compare to Star Ocean Amnesia's? I think this is pretty fast, way faster than Star Ocean Amnesia's. One of my problems with Star Ocean Amnesia's was that game was just too slow, and all of the battles were just made for you to keep farming, and I think this game is not around farming, it's more about story. It has some different things. They say that this game doesn't have that many characters to summon. I know there is not many, and we are getting the game 6 months after the launch on the Japanese version, and we still don't have that many characters. They say that you can clear all the content with just the starters, and you can also get more free characters by clearing story, and they are enough for you to clear all content. This is what the people say. But you still have to get some of these items. They are called arcs, and they make you a little not way stronger. You can learn overpowered skills from these arcs. It's just like getting Excalibur on Final Fantasy IX in the start of the game and getting the skills from it. It's basically like this. Oh yeah, the battle camera and Starship Amnesia was also a problem in my opinion. I didn't like it much. So I was just answering Isaac Cardozo question. This game is just not a global launch yet, so Brazilian people won't find it on the Google Play Store. They will have to go after the AP key, so this is the only way to play this game so far. If anyone here played the Brave Frontier, they will probably like this game as well, because it's made by some of the developers that they kind of left the team that made Brave Frontier, the first game, and they joined it to a new company, and they did Grand Summoners. Grand Summoners is also by the same company. I never trusted the success of Grand Summoners, but here we are, and they are doing success. They have a lot of collabs, and it's very strange. When do you think that this will be Berserk crossover? This is a tough question. I don't think they will do it any soon. This is my reply to you. We wonder why. It's just because take a look back and look on the collaborations we had so far. We had the only game that we had that was a collaboration that didn't was related to Square Enix property was Danmachi. And Danmachi was probably needing some boost in sales or just in popularity, and this is why they did that. Guts and Berserk are not exactly something that needs more popularity right now, not like Volcar Anatomia will give them more popularity. So I think that they are a little well off. I think we're more close to Nier collaborations. Nier is more close to what I think we'll be getting. And then we'll probably get something like we are getting to November already. The December we probably won't have a collaboration. I don't think they will give, because they will try to just sell just so many of the Christmas characters that it will be crazy. So, do you guys want me to change to Volcar Anatomia? I was just trying to play a little of this game, but I will record this differently and post my gameplay of it.
Right, let's do this.
Yeah, if you want to be, you should save for it. I don't think the characters released right now are good. I'm actually saving for Mad God Lizard. Mad God Lizard is probably one of the best characters that they released so far, even considering the last characters that they have released.
Right, let's do this.
So this game is more of a skill spam type of game. You have to just skill spam a lot of the things, but there are combos and some skills they combo better with other skills, and this makes up for something interesting here. You can also save some of the skills to use when there's the best time. You can also unleash two at the same time. You go one after the another. But what I like the most is just that the battle system is very fast. I don't know if they will make the slow battles maybe just here and there, but the game is very fast. Something that we're lacking on Valkyrie Autonomia, and also I don't know if they have this 2x speed. It doesn't seem like we have right now. Maybe we get it just by playing. I'm not so sure. Diaz Flag, I kinda have the guy with this kinda of samurai, but it's not on this account. It is on my main account. I will be playing the main account only when I'm able to record it. So I can just switch off to Valkyrie Autonomia if you guys want. Ashton is a very nice character, but it's hard to give up on two characters to get just one. A lot of my friends that played Star Ocean 2, they didn't choose just... they also didn't choose Ashton because of it. This is the guy that I'm saying is kind of a samurai. And also the guy I posted. So guys, I have to talk about something. It's also a reality why I'm doing this video, because the popularity of Valkyrie Autonomia is in on decline. If they do some feats on the next weeks, they will probably lose a lot of players. The popularity of the game is not that high right now. They are having problem keeping the players. They just doing too much things. Too many events going on at the same time. I already saw this a lot of times. They got feedback by the players. A lot of the players were saying, "Stop giving us events." Just the minority of the players were saying, "Give me more, give me more." But most of them were just saying, "Stop a little, stop a little," and they don't know who they want to listen to. They should listen to the majority of the player base. So you see, we are just saving the skills and unleashing them all at once. I think this game is fun. Too many pumpkin characters. Yeah, they are just releasing a lot of Halloween characters. And just like they did with the other events in the past, they are just unleashing 3 years of content, of special content at the same time. Just like when they do something like Summer, they did a lot of characters at the same time. But this game is like a semi-auto right now. We have to purchase the full auto if I don't remember the clock correctly. Some people told me this. We can also break the defense of the enemy if we do attack correctly, and here is something that calls break on the top of the HP. So when you break the defense you see break, you can unleash more attacks, and also the ultimate stack. Do more damage, the defense will be very low. I really like this sprite art. I think this is very nice. The sprite artists of Brave Frontier were very talented. They are the same. The sprite art changed for Brave Exvius, I think. So that's why they ran for Square Enix and gave them made their own company. Oh yeah, in 3 minutes we'll be back to Valkyrie Anatomia. Surely we'll be back. We're just playing this game so we can at least get away from the insane farming Valkyrie Anatomia is having right now. So there's a good thing that I want to share with you guys, but I won't be doing this. I don't know if I should be doing this right now because... But I can tell you guys that I'm got in touch with Wonder Planet. I got in touch with them. About Saint Seiya, the first question is about Saint Seiya. I didn't want to play the game. I know why, because right now I already played too many gachas games and they are really tiring me off. I tried to play Saint Seiya, but I don't like that game because it wants you to play on some specific hours on a day and it's just too much. I was playing Langrisser and Langrisser had a system like that and it made me quit. And Saint Seiya is just too popular on Brazil right now and they are giving a lot of views for this type of players, and I think that the content creators we have right now are not that good. There's just too many people just trying to entertain and not giving good information. Now about Another Eden. Yeah, Another Eden, I played it. I played Another Eden. Yeah, I log in every day on Another Eden because I want to play it one day. But it's just that game that when I decide to play, I will just play it on a week and then stop. I don't think I will just treat it like a normal gacha. I don't think it works that way for Another Eden for me. I think the appeal of Another Eden is to just play it from here and there and not just make it your main gacha game. I really want to just start making videos about JRPGs and not just sticking up with gacha because gacha is too much repetitive for me. I really want to play more of Indivisible. Grandia AG collection just released it and I have it here and I want to play it and I want to make videos about it, but I'm still undecided. I'm a little undecided. I don't know if the people that follow me here will follow me if I do videos about JRPGs. This is the thing I like the most, the old school JRPGs. The current ones as well, but not that many. Granger 1 was very special to me when I was a kid. I think that it was that journey of discovery, which was just very nice, and not knowing what the word was. The first one still holds a very special place on my heart. It's just a very good game. But it's like 80 hours to clear, I think. The game is just a full week of play. So we're getting close. We already got to the time where we have to start playing Valkyrie Anatomia, so I'll be just dropping Last Cloudia and probably make a series of video playing it. I don't think this game asks for too much repetition. This is why I'm trying it, because Valkyrie Anatomia just tired me off too much. Sandy Beach of Gumball. I don't know what it is. Well, let's just close here and start Valkyrie Anatomia. Just to check the news. We have to remember that Phrase told us that we will be getting less events when Kokuyo event ends. But well, Kokuyo event ended and we're still here having a lot of events. And this is just strange. This only happens when two companies are trying to do something and they are not agreeing with everything. But at least there's something that I want to tell you guys. It's just that I don't think they give up on the game yet. Even with all the problems, Wonder Planet has not given up with the game. They are still trying to make it succeed. Succeeds in giving them money and keep being a game that will be played. This is what I think. Yeah, I really like the battle system of Valkyrie Profile 2 Soul Media. I love it, that one when I was a kid as well. A lot of my friends didn't like the game. Some of them they never started. Some very huge fans of the original didn't even try Valkyrie Profile Soul Media because of the graphics or because of the characters didn't have a backstory. But I did play the game and then finish it. I just didn't max my characters on Seraph Gate. So now we're on Valkyrie Anatomia. Yeah. A game that really charmed me off on the yesterday. Yesterday there was the one of those days that I got very tired because of this game. So this is also why no one does content creation for this game, because too many content, too many things to do, and not many people doing. So yeah, we have now this new stage, new character experience quest. It's probably the new, yeah, Haloween Altveer. Haloween Altveer. This guy clothes and design is actually nice. And then he is here for us to test. He's an ice character with the bow as main hand. This is strange, man. They always try to change the weapon of the character when they try to make an alternative version of it. And it still has all the problems with the bow characters in the game. They switch over the elements. Doesn't make much sense to me. The only thing that makes sense is if you are trying to start your combo and by using two type of attack types, you will open the guard of your enemy. This is the only good thing they have. But okay, I don't know if this guy is so strong, but he is a third year character. You see that he increases the damage, physical and magic damage, and also boosts ice damage. So this type of skills belongs to characters of the third generation. But this is something that I really dislike. Increase all status and guard hate when down to 80% HP or then 50% HP. So this is different when it gets more when you're 50 HP or less. And also it increases ice damage at the start of each of your turns, so this is stackable. Just like Rage. And he has something very funny. He can get aggro. He draws aggro from enemies. Very funny. But with a limited skill. Not many characters has this type of stuff. But well, Exorail is asking me if this character is worth summoning. Well, the short question is no. It's a very short question. A short reply is not worth. And that is just because he doesn't fulfill a specific type of role in this game. You can use as a bow user as off tank. Do you need off tanks? Not exactly right now. And we will need off tank when we get to the point where we'll be using two Arngreens, the first Arngreen and then the Fang Arngreen, or just like other tanks that we get in the future. This guy is not a tank, it's not a full tank. It's nice that he has ice damage. Being a bow user, he could just use this bow. Yeah, let me check this bow. You can see that also his support skill is very bad. Dark and Ice Dance. Though element dances are terrible. You shouldn't be trying to get them. And if you're only getting the character for this, skip it. Now let's just check this bow. The bow. Dark Redemption. I don't know what Dark Redemption does. I have to check it out. It also has his action skill assist. Action skill assist is the best passive that the game has to offer for incant skills. This is very nice for Eventide Hakuri if you had a chance. I suggest people that spend to change the original Encan skill for Hakuri, Eventide Hakuri. Getting this is better, but for me, I will never do such a thing. But, well, as she starts with that Encan skill, maybe you shouldn't do it. But the bow seems fine. This is strength, physical damage. Dark Redemption increases damage dealt based on number of times it's taken damage. So this is a tank weapon, but like I said, it's just a bow user using a tank. Bows have terrible defense. This is just true. You can see that it has even more mag defense. So having this as a sub weapon will only work with guys like Fang Green that we still don't have, or maybe Summer Elite. But the current Arn Green won't get better with this. The current Arn Green is not for damage. So getting this bow here will only be for the future. I don't think that Answer X Rail, if you're thinking about the future, if you're thinking about getting Fang Arn Green or Summer Elite, these are the strongest tanks in the game right now in Japanese version. There's also another tank that they are releasing there. That's a very strange guy. He also is a tank, and you could also use this with that. But the current Arn Green, if he is your best tank, don't get this bow. Don't get the bow for him. But the bow is exactly fine because it deals extreme damage. But the best bow I still think is the Hawkeye bow. But that is a fire bow. Who will use it? This is a good question. But it's strange that this guy says that he's Dark Ice Dance, but he doesn't have a double element. He's only ice. And I still have a lot of things to do here. You can see that I have a lot of tickets. Transcendent Lenet. What is this Transcendent Lenet? Are you telling about the Awakened Lenet? This is what people call her on the squad. So something that worked for me, I have. You know that they give us 2 of these guaranteed tickets, but they updated it. So now I can just summon more characters. You can see that they have even Elha here. It's nice. But I'm still saving it. I don't think I need more characters right now, and I will just use this all in the future. I also have a lot of gold tickets. Oh yeah, I have to talk about this 200 tickets. I didn't use it yet. I did make a video, but I didn't like the result. I was thinking about it, and then a lot of events started, and I didn't have the time to finish. But we can talk about this. We are here online. We can talk about this. It has a problem with the ticket. You can get Arn Green ticket 2 times with this, because it uses the same exchange booth. You see, this special ticket artifact exchange booth. This is the one where you will be trading your 100 login bonus and your 200 login bonus. So you can see Arn Green is not here anymore. I already traded for his orb. This list won't get longer. It should have get longer because Altveer should have belonged to this list. And Altveer was actually a good choice for his power. He has inconsistent damage, but he is the strongest of all these characters here, I think. Arn Green is better because Arn Green fills 2 roles, but Altveer should be the strongest guy in this list. But he's not here, because he got released too late in the cycle. I think you can save this ticket and they will eventually made him to this list. No, they won't give normal Hakure here. Normal Hakure is for another ticket. Probably the one that it's 500 days, I think. It's not even 300 days. So for me, if you're not getting Arn Green because you already got him, you should get Rebecca. It's a simple question because Rebecca has easygoing, and she also can cure status ailments. If you already have Rebecca like I do, I already have Rebecca, I don't think her orb is fine. You don't need to use Rebecca with orb, so you should be getting another character that will give you gems, probably. In my case, I also have Sadamitsu. Sadamitsu gives more gems than any other character here. He will give you 1.9k gems. So getting Sadamitsu for people that don't have him will give you some gems. But after Sadamitsu, there's not much choice that it's worth here. I will probably get either Marge or Abel just because they are bow users and I like bow users. Yeah, Alicia gives regen, but I don't think she can give enough damage. But Alicia with 6 attacks is fine. For people that are summoning Alicias, but who is summoning Alicias because the game just don't give us a chance to summon past characters. Just now that they gave us this chance to summon past characters. And well, there's something that we need to do here. We need to check if Altveer banner has the characters that we had on the Halloween Ethereal Queen banner as well. I think we have. We have all the same characters. It's nice because they have to keep doing this. Doesn't make any sense. Freya, I don't think so. Well, you may like Freya. Everyone does. But in this game, she's just not well treated. Not version of Freya is just perfect, or should be. The first version of Freya has the worst orb for a gacha character in the game. It's the worst orb. There's no worse orb than Freya original version. And the other two Freya are still not exactly what we wanted. She needs an overpowered version. Just like Rams needs it. Well, in the meanwhile, we're getting just generic characters in Japanese version. I think Marge's orb is good, but she's still an end of first generation character. She won't be able to top like even Rene. Rene with an orb will be doing very similar damage with compared to Marge with an orb. Maybe Rene will do more damage on the third turn. Arn Green is still good, but only the original Arn Green. The second Arn Green that has the F on the right of his name is not worth. Shouldn't be using him. That way he's even very slow. Pull? No, I can't pull. Armando, I can't summon. I can't summon. So, well, let's just talk about another thing here. Let's just check this guy. Hi, Drico. We can go to the first stage here and test him. No problems on testing this guy here. The best character that will be released in a few months. For me, it's Mad God Lizard. He's the best character that everyone should get. Why? I need to explain you. He is a neutral character. He doesn't have an element. This is the best thing first. You see that I got Eventide Hakori even when the chances were not so high. And it's also why, because Eventide Hakori doesn't have an element. You can see here. And what happens is that her Nimbelang Valesi doesn't have an element as well. So she's just a monster doing purify attack damage. And Mad God Lizard is the same. He can also convert his purify attack to any element, and he can also use any type of weapon. So what I'm doing here and what I'm planning to do is just get my party focusing on using swords. So by using swords I can change my swords between Eventide Hakori and Mad God Lizard. And not also telling that Mad God Lizard can inflict status ailments. So I can skip Ethereal Queen, I can skip Halloween Ethereal Queen just fine. He will be my main status ailment infector. and also very strong. He's even stronger than Halloween material, and he also inflicts status ailments. He's the best character that I am aiming so far. After him, I will probably get a tank, and then meaning a tank, it will be probably Fang Ardgreen, or even Summer Elite, but I don't like to play with kitty girls in a game like this. Not against anyone that does, just that doesn't make much sense using a character like a samurai and then a guy with a huge armor and then a girl with a bikini. Doesn't make any sense. Let's just see his attacks. Ah, they are very nice. This guy has very nice attacks, especially for a bow user. So this is the time where, if I was a pay-to-play player, I would just get a character better than if I like him or not. His attacks are very nice. Eventide Hakori just takes too much time to kill enemies. Too much time. So this is my main squad, guys. If you're asking me what characters I'm waiting for, it's just Fang Ardgreen and Mad God Lizard. I don't have a need for any other character besides this one. Just when the game just spark creeps too much and I need to change my squad. In the meanwhile, we're just perfecting some words to be able to use any type of element with these characters. These attacks are very nice. And also I was trying to make a review on Kokuyo, and Kokuyo is not as strong as Eventide Hakori is. People will be very mad at me by saying this, but it's true. Kokuyo is only better than Eventide Hakori when her passive skills that is only active every 3 turns. That's the only moment when Kokuyo is better than Eventide Hakori. But I did stop my reviews because I may get an access to more information, and I think they are changing some stuff compared to the Japanese version. And I can probably tell about this, but not right now. Like I said, I got in touch with Wonder Planet, especially thanks to you guys as well, because we got their attention on Facebook when we were asking for them to give me access to account with the characters that are being released. This may or may not happen, but it was very nice. Sally is on the last slot. I don't think I'll be able to use his Purify attack. Oh yeah, we have the Purify Gauge on level 4. We can use it and see if he has a special animation. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a special animation, guys. But it's okay. We can't always have everything. So let's just check his tension and see if there's... Look at this. Even more pricier than they are. Or not, let me check here. Increase Holy Resistance. It will increase our Holy Resistance. Or Lightning Resistance. We have to purchase this 2 times and then this other 2 times. Well, it's kind of the same values. Now let's just check this exchange boot. Since we are here online, we can check it. And we have the boat here for 5 support tickets as well. We have more costumes. World Fighter Cabo and Klaus. Ranking King. Guys, the costume for Cabo are the most interesting ones. Why would I use a costume for Klaus? I saw it on the notice. This doesn't even has a difference. I don't even know what type of thing they add on this costume. We have an Yggdrasil branch. This useless gold scroll that keeps appearing. Very useless stuff. Yeah, Armando, very unfair part 2. Oh yeah, yeah, they did this. You have to use a support ticket for Sadamitsu costume and also Alicia. You can check here, Sadamitsu or Alicia. No. Yeah, Alicia as well. Oh. Alicia as well. People will probably try to get Alicia. I saw people saying on Discord that they will get Alicia costume. For Fairy Circle, no. The best stage for you to farm is just the last stage that you can do. On Fairy Circle, the EX challenge is the best. But it still is terrible. There's no good stage for you to farm here. Unless you have the characters. Do you have the characters from Bravely Default? I always say that you should get all the orbs. And sometimes people say that some of the orbs are not that good, but just let's give a look. I have all the orbs the game gave us so far, the non-personal orbs, and there are some that are very interesting, and some of them are also just useful when you get the core character. Like this one. After being attacked by an enemy, slight increase to damage dealt on next turn. But it's red and black. It works with Amelia or some other characters. Sometimes it's a good option. But maybe not exactly when they are launched. Sometimes they are launched with some combination that doesn't make sense. Especially the colors. We have some of this, let me check here. You see this one as well. This one is good for tanks. But Arngreen doesn't use it. And Klaus only uses the purple. But maybe Summer Elite will be useful with this. I don't know. If you don't need damage with her, you could just use it. So try to always get the orbs from shops. So I'm back again, and is there anything else you guys want to ask me? It can be about anything. And also, You guys saw how many marks we got from that event with chests. Look at that amount of bad stuff we got here. The Yggdrasil branch is fine, but all the remaining stuff are just most of the time trash. Too many trash. I will probably wait for the Valhalla Assault to come so I can use all these items. Too many items. Let me get the gems. I always get the gems, so I'm always looking at my number. People keep asking me if there's some secret way to getting gems, and no, there's no. Crossover archer. To be honest, I'm not like that into collab characters, and I also don't play the Japanese version. I only search for information, so I can't really answer you right now. I'm not so sure. I don't really remember seeing a collab character with bow, but they will probably do it because they are releasing characters that are melee and they are just using bow as an excuse. But collab characters, I'm not so sure. If you use Lux Imperium and then Schveltlight skill, what happens is that Lux Imperium will have his effect up Schveltlight. And when Lux Imperium ends the effect, if you still have one buff active of the Schveltlight will still work. But Lux Imperium is more important than Schveltlight. It takes precedence. Sorry, I don't understand this word in English. No, it doesn't cancel. XRL, you're not right on this. The two buffs will appear. The Japanese player told me this. The two buffs will be accepted by the game, but only one will be active at the same time. If you cast Lux Imperium on turn 1 and Schveltlight on turn 2, Lux Imperium will still be active. And when Lux Imperium is lose the effectiveness, Schveltlight will be active. No point unless you're fighting a long fight and you need more than one weapon to bring buffs. So you have to survive for more than 6 turns. It's okay to bring another weapon. This is what I do when I have access to my support character. It's always on Schveltlight, and then I still use Refine with the Eventide Hakuri. So I can start the battle with the Schveltlight, and when it wears off and I use it 2 times, I can still use Refine. You tested that, Exoreal. What happened in your tests? Because I never really tested what I said, but it's a very old player, the very old Japanese player that told me that. Oh yeah, the 2 buffs won't stack. It will never stack, but one takes precedence in when compared to the other. The strongest one will prevail. And Valkyrie Anatomia doesn't want to show the numbers. It's one of the only games I ever played that don't want to show the numbers. Brave Frontier was like that when it started, and it didn't want to change to show the numbers. It will just say deals extreme damage, just like Valkyrie Anatomia. But then the people would just data mine the information, and it would do it just on the same day of release. And the community of the Reddit was just so active that they noticed that it was all in vain to try to hide the information. So they even started giving the information themselves, so people didn't need to data mine the game. It's bad because they are opening breaches so that people want to data mine stuff. No company will ever want players data mining. They shouldn't. And if there's people doing it, it's just because they are hiding stuff. If they are hiding stuff, they have a reason for it, and they should rethink why they are hiding it. Oh, so you did this, X-Ray? Oh, maybe I'm wrong then. But like I said, I never tried it. It was an information I got from a Japanese player. Maybe our version is different from theirs. I don't know. They sometimes say that some things work different than then. Also, another thing that may work different is just like let me remember now. They say the Renvald first attack, the lightning, doesn't work that way with them. Renvald, the first attack lightning bolt, never paralyzes in Japanese version. They say this. Also, another thing is that let me get to character that I use so I can explain it better. Here, if you use Vorpal Shade as a sub, let me get to Vorpal Shade. In the Japanese version, the buff that comes along with it, the Ice Enchantment Large, works if you use it as a sub. But in the global version, up so far, probably considering the last month that I tested it again, this doesn't work. Having ice damage up, at least coming from Vorpal Shade that has the large enchantment, it doesn't work. So having it as a sub doesn't mean anything. This is something that they say that works for them, but it doesn't work for us. Maybe some different things on the different versions. Another thing that people don't know, not many people know, Sword Fighter Cabo has a very different type of skill. Here, let me just search here. Chaos Disaster. It says very hardly inflicts a status ailment when attacking with a normal attack. But no attack from this Cabo has a chance to inflict any element. Maybe the first one, I don't know. So what you have to do here is just equip Cabo with a weapon that can do this. So you have to get Cabo and use like this weapon here. Gravia. No, sorry, it's not Gravia. What is the one that gives stone? I think I had it. I don't have it anymore. Yeah, it's this one. It's just too similar. That bringer applies stone. Sure, you won't be able to apply stone on any boss, but we have different things. We have this one here, that's stone. This one is freeze. You can use this to get chances to inflict freeze with the Swordsman couple. Or this one that gives curse. I have both on maxed. This one as well, this one applies poison. This will also work with Mad God Lizard. This is why I'm keeping them. But we don't have Paralyze here. We also don't have... What we don't have? We have Poison. We have Curse. We have Freeze. These are the most important. We don't have Paralyze, but Paralyze is hard to inflict. We needed Blind, but we don't have Blind with a sword. We only have it with Great Swords. Yeah. We don't have it. Maybe they knew this was too overpowered for them. And yeah, Pedro, they should fix that. I made a special video explaining this to them to the Discord, and I posted on the feedback section, and I didn't get a response, so I don't know if they will fix it one day. But if you guys have any other question, I need to get some more water. So let me just try to farm some stuff. I won't be doing the new event because I want to record it, and the live format is not the best format for this. Well, we can just do this stage on hard. I already have a record of this. Oh, you did test it again? What did happen? Same results? Oh yeah, it's Punisher. Got it from my wife. Let's just make a squad for this. It's very easy, just because I really like healing. So the new buff, subscribe the other one. Good to know, guy. Thanks for testing it out. I never tried because I don't have lock. Never got it. This is the safest squad you can make. Oops, wrong. Oh yeah, Draco, you're right. I will be using something to inflict blind with my Mad God Lizard when he arrives. But I just wanted to have a main weapon because the main weapon gives more chances to afflict. And guys, look at the attack of my inventory hacker. I know that this is not too much. There's a lot of people with more than this. But I'm actually thinking about not getting any of my weapons to legendary evolution if I have to use divine fragments. I will probably just change my focus and get more characters to max potential force with my divine fragments, because they are already reaching the max values, the 15,000k attack. So you have to just check here, and we will check this out on party assist. My party assist is getting look, it's very high now. But we still have to equip other characters, so it will get lower. Actually, let me remove this one. Oops. Forgetting something here. I like to use these both sub-weapons here so I have more chances. I am over against Transcendental Lizard. Transcendental Lizard is better. Light Mage Attacker, so it's good. Yeah, you have Transcendental Lizard, but Imo is still good. Yeah, you can use both if your content asks for. can't ask me anything while I equip my orbs. Oh, 96 for real. Thanks. I will check it out that video. So yeah, this is fine. I just have to equip my orbs with claws. So yeah, we're ready for this. And let's just check if anti-Hakori damage. Look, she's very close to max. That's why she doesn't need a legendary evolution weapon. Oh, we should have the 2 times speed. So now it's time to defeat this. You see that I didn't proc the Felt Light. I could have bring it with my Eon, but I didn't. I always forget it. So let's just start with the purification attack. This boss starts weak to lightning. Yeah, Shield Light is very needed. I still don't have a debuff weapon, so this is still a problem for me. And well, this boss did a lot of damage. Then he lost the weakness to lightning. We will just have to get it to again, and it will be very easy after that.
見せてあげるわ。甘いさ。もらった。せい。逃がさないわよ。はあ。これでどうすの？ほれ。はい。くらえ。ビリビリっと。せい。甘い。行くわよ。はあ。せい。そこじゃ。わらわの角は荒い。遅い。
You got wrecked. The damage is high, huh?
くらえ。
This turn he will do very crazy damage. Now I can just use the holdout.
ほら。はあ。これでどうかの？甘いさ。もらった。せい。逃がさないわよ。よっ。どうだ。えい。
Yeah, now he's the time to defeat it. So we can just use the damage we have. There's only
そのやさがまどこ？
flying here.
見せてあげるわ。見せてあげるわ。そのまま眠りなさい。苦情の魂を浄化。飛んでいけ。そのやさがまどこまでも。甘い。
Ah, this was not the right decision.
ここだ。行くぞ。わらわの角は荒い。
It says that it's recovered from weakness, but look at here.
ビリビリっと。それ。覚悟。行くわよ。くらえ。せい。サプライズホーム。はあ。
I think I will defeat this right now.
まだまだ。行くぞ。
Haha.
これでどうかの？くらえ。
Instead, I don't think this is a problem for me anymore. Eventide Hakuri will feel all the necessary needs I have because being non-elemental is overpowered in this game.
帰還しよう。
Even without the added damage from elemental damage, she still do a lot of damage. This boss got like what 70% of the HP was at least from Eventide Hakuri. Yeah, guys, I think I'll be closing it. I will just ask if you guys have any more questions. I will probably start this. No, my Christian Leonard doesn't have the orb. she barely does that much damage. I think even Leon does more damage than Creation Valkyrie done on Orb. You don't remember my pulls? The only gacha character I have with an orb is Eventide Hakuri. And Art Green because I used a ticket. That's why I use so many free characters. I have to make them useful. The other ones I have are the ones that we got from free. I have the orb for Mercurius, for the Capos, I have for Rene, I have for Imo. I have for Leon, and I have for Amelia. And then the only other one I have is Healing and Eventide Hakuri. These are the only ones. Yeah, Pedro, have a good evening, you guys too. I'll be closing in here. I'm just asking if there's more questions, and then I'll just turn it off, this transmission. And thank you guys for being so patient. There was so many problems with this transmission when I started. I'm getting sleepy here. So, I think there's nothing more. So this is it, guys. I'm really grateful for you guys having coming here and watching this transmission. If you guys want another one, and maybe we'll be doing one with a special topic, you can just tell me. Please just say on the comments of any video. I'll always reply you guys. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this video, this transmission. Please subscribe if you haven't. I don't know why you'll be watching if you are still not a sub. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye. Well, I will probably do it extra real. If there's people watching, I will do. Okay? Good evening for you guys. Bye.